Hello, lacrosse fans, and welcome to Children's Arena in Oshawa, Ontario for Week 14 of the Arena Lacrosse League, the final weekend of the regular season and the first of our doubleheader. Will feature the Six Nations Snipers taking on the Peterborough Timbermen. I'm Lance Wynn alongside JVI Productions. Glad to have you with us here as we are set to get underway here, and as we wrap up the regular season schedule, the dust will finally clear and the playoff picture will be in sight after this weekend. The Timbermen, they've clinched second place. That's a given. On the flip side of things, the Snipers, with a win today, would move up in the standings as they currently sit right now in sixth place. Starting goalies, it'll be Jake Lazor. Gets the call for the Nation, and for the Timbermen, it's Nick DeMode. He comes in with a 5-2 record, 11.47 goals against average. Head coaches for the Sniper, it's Darcy Palace in charge. His assistants, Kyle Jamieson, Vince Longboat, and Nick Skye. And on the other side of the Peterborough bench, it'll be Joe Sullivan. He is the GM and head coach in his third season. His assistants are Ray Dance and Derek Cruft. So underway here as we've gone back and forth on the blue carpet here at Children's. Nation now will move it up, working the half boards. And it's Travis Longboat having himself a fine season, got caught. And not used to being on the east side of these Snipers, usually playing out of the ILA or out of Paris. So this is a trip east, a bit of a change for them. And they'll have to get used to things as the Timbermen go to work. They kick things off on the left side with a quick shot. And, of course, that was Mark Vradenberg, the captain. And an easy stop for Lazor as, again, teetering on that line. And I apologize to Brent Longboat, who I was calling Trent Longboat apparently. So, Brent, I got you now as that bounce shot goes off the post by Josh Miller. Rebound corralled. Danton Miller goes down low to the big man. Stopped, though, by DeMode. And DeMode now will send the outlet, and away come the Timbermen. They get it over the timeline. And now the offense will go to work. Zach Thompson. He'll start things off on the left side. He's got Fred Hartley with him over there on the left. Vradenberg working the top. Good check there. Hartley not able to corral it. Lazor does and sends the outlet Snipers on the run. Sky Sunday. He'll wait for some numbers. Nothing doing transition-wise. Get it over to Ian Martin and take it back. Sunday working one-on-one. Plenty of time on the shot clock. They'll swing it over. Leaning in, looking to make some contact is Pierce Abrams. He'll swing it over. Martins. And a shot from way out. DeMode make that look easy. And now the Timbermen will counter the other way. 12:25 to go, opening quarter. Just underway here as we kick off our doubleheader from Children's Arena in Oshawa. Of course, the final weekend of the regular season as that shot goes up and off the rafters, and possession will go the other way. Playoffs begin next week, and they will be at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center on Saturday and Sunday with the quarterfinals. Then the following weekend at the ILA, Iroquois Lacrosse Arena, for Final Four, Saturday and Championship Sunday. That shot from way out stopped by DeMode. Ball loose behind the net. DeMode tried to smother it, still loose, rolling around there. 2-on-2 fight, and the Timbermen come away with it. A bit of an undermanned staff with just 11 runners as you see Aaron Woods will peel out, still has it, and he'll wait and set things up. Works it over to Vradenberg. Of course, Vradenberg, the team's leading point getter. That shot stopped by Lazor, who has been playing outstanding of late. And a good strip there will give the Timbermen a fresh 30 to work with. Working the left side, dangerous pass on the skip pass. Richard Imus all over that. He breaks that up, takes the hit, Sniper scoop it up. It's Vern Hill. Vern Hill, switch hands, tries to tuck it in the far side, went off the post, reset, and the Timbermen, though, will counter the other way. Good job by Croy Arnold so far early in this game. Defensively keeping his team in check. Vradenberg got a step, curl around, good shot, but right on the money. Vredenburg comes in leading his team with 67 points. That's good for second in the league. And of those 67, 27 of those are goals. Abrams will swing it across, and he will get it to Sunday. Sunday looking for a screen, gets one from Martin. Sunday's shot eyed the top corner, nothing there. Danton Miller with the rebound, 10 on the shot clock. Miller tried to get a screen, instead got a hit. Needed some help, 5 on the shot clock, gonna need a shot some way, somehow. Miller hounded, and some good defense by the Timbermen as they forced the turnover with just over 10 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Woods, he will swing it around. Zach Thompson out there with Hartley. Hartley rolls off a check, has Imus all over him. Hartley still has it, finally gets rid of it, picked off by who else but Vern Hill, the interception king here in the all, and Hill now will flip it up. Brett Longboat will wind up, steered aside by DeMode. Longboat will track down his own rebound, fresh 30 for the nation. They get it around, Hill back to Longboat. Longboat streaking around, looking to tuck it by DeMode. He closed that door, and the outlet will send away Arnold, Clay Arnold. And he'll get it to Vredenburg. Vredenburg will set things up. So a good pace to this game, but no one has found the back of the net yet. Vredenburg, kick it over. Hartley shot wide of the mark. That's going to go over the timeline. That'll be a violation, and that will take us to our first officials' timeout. All set to go now, back after our officials' timeouts. Snipers will go to work on offense. Swing it around and get it to Josh Miller. Back on the right side. Good give and go to Martins right off the chest. Got it back. Fresh clock for the Snipers. They kick it back out. Sunday will swing it around, and it'll be Tyler Brown. Gets it over to Abrams. Abrams streaking through on the run, and it trickles behind DeMode, but not over that white line. Good job by the defense, and the Timbermen now will bring it away and get it over the timeline. Vredenburg will set things up, working on the half-board's left side. Getting a step, trying to creep in, flips it back. Hartley makes a nice move. Can't get an opening, though. He'll kick it back out. Underhand stopped by Zach Thompson. That rebound, fighting for it on the boards, Richard Imus. Imus will head it up to Vern Hill. Vern Hill all alone. Tried to just go quickly. Big save by DeMode. And the Timbermen now will bring it the other way. Both goaltenders playing outstanding early on. And Hartley with a good first step. Weaves through, gets a chance, tries to go 5-hole. That's closed. So Lazor doing the job, and he'll send the outlet away. James Chadwick. He will wait and kick it out. They'll swing it around with Danton Miller. He'll go find his way to the left side. Travis Longboat working one-on-one. Good D by Arnold. Forces him out, and he'll kick it back out high. Chadwick dumps it off. Danton Miller, his shot goes off a leg, and that'll be possession. Stays the same way. Fresh clock for the Snipers. 7:25 to go, opening quarter. Travis Longboat sizing it up. DeMode closed that angle off. Good outlet pass, and it's on the money. Doug Udding couldn't handle it. Udding now battling for it with Longboat as well as Lazor. Lazor does a good job, takes a hard hit, and the Snipers now move it up over the timeline. Mike McLaughlin will dump it off. He'll retreat to the bench. Good job. Gives that off to Ian Martin. Martin dodges out of two defenders. Still being chased, curls out, kicks it back to the top. Big shot right off the logo of DeMode, and he'll send the outlet away. Here come the Timbermen. Brett Coons, he'll flip and retreat. Vredenburg now. The floor general out there will set things up. Waits for Hartley, dumps it inside, and first goal of the game goes to the Timbermen, and it's Zach Thompson, 1-0 Peterborough. Question before this game was, you can see a short bench by the Timbermen. They have clinched the second seed in the standings, and this game doesn't have any bearing on their seeding. When you look at the other side with the nation, clearly it matters. They'd like to, at the very least, maybe jump a spot from 6th to 5th. But a lot has to happen as working on that right side. Tried the quick shot, and it was a good one. Zach Thompson trying to add to his tally, and it'll be Vern Hill. Smothers the short hop, gets it over the timeline. Under 6 minutes to go. 1-0 to score in favor of the Timbermen. And Snipers now on the half boards right side. Danton Miller. He'll swing it over, looking for Martin. Martin not able to catch that cleanly. So it'll be DeMode that will send the outlet, and the Timbermen will push it over the timeline. Aaron Woods out there with Vradenberg. On the interchange, good checking by Imus. Does a good job to disrupt that play. Swung over, though. Timbermen still have it. 2 good skip passes. Vradenberg, great stick work, but ran out of room. Couldn't tuck that into short side. No reset on the play. It would be violation. Possession to the Snipers. Longboat. We'll swing it over to Longboat. Travis. Abrams now working high, left side. Good fake, goes around, gets a shot off. DeMode had the angle covered. Timberman now countering the other way. Good speed in transition. They've got numbers 2-on-1. Putting on those jets and going hard was Parker Sands. Would have been ideal to switch hands. That would have been the way to go, and that will take us right to our second officials' timeout. 4:38 to go, opening quarter. Danton Miller will be the quarterback for this offensive set for the Snipers. Give and go Miller, and he tucks it in short side. So a well-designed play out of the officials' timeout, and the Snipers tie this one up 1-1. Off the draw, and it's not often you see Steve Wisnick lose a draw. So you might want to note that, because he probably won't lose another one today, as the Timbermen now will work it around. Vradenberg has an opening. He goes to the bounce. Pad save made by Lazor. And Lazor's outlet pass goes to McLaughlin. Mike McLaughlin, good speed transition player. Gets his own rebound. Fresh clock. Should have been a reset, I thought. But again, I'm not wearing the stripes, so play on with 15 on the shot clock. Josh Miller had to kick it back out. Vern Hill quarterbacking now from way out. That shot off the back foot. Easily handled by DeMode, and he'll send the outlet away, and Timberman now will get over the timeline with Aaron Woods. Woods, he'll work on his wrong stick side till he slides over to the right, looking for an opening. Got Hartley with him. Peels on the screen and roll. That shot stopped by Lazor. Timberman pick up that rebound. They'll get a fresh clock to work with. 3:15 to go here, opening quarter. Hartley will swing it around. Vradenberg, half boards, left side, tucks it in. Tiptoes, gets it out front. Good stop by Lazor, point blank. Imus had it momentarily. Snipers fighting for it. Again, Imus scoops it up, and he's off to the races. 2-on-2, he'll put the brakes on, get it over to Vern Hill. Good decision, and it'll be Abrams. Under 3 minutes to go. Travis Longboat wide open is Martins, and he goes to the short side. So Martin on the board for his first of the game. It's 2-1 Nation. All set to go here for second quarter action. On a low-scoring first quarter, a penalty-free opening quarter, which is always adds to the flow, as this game is a good one with two very evenly matched teams. Going head-to-head, that shot from way out, stopped by DeMode, and it'll be legged up over the line. Good job to hit that man out the back door. Vredenberg stopped. So a good job at one end and then at the other. Lazor matching DeMode, save for save, and it's up to Vern Hill. 1-on-3. Got to watch. Still tricky. Draws a double team, and he'll peel away from those boards and get it over to Danton Miller. They'll swing it around to Sunday on the right side. His big shot stopped easily by DeMode. Picked off, though, by Travis Longwood. Tried to tuck it in the far corner. And Vern Hill takes a hard hit from behind. That's going to give us our first Visionware power play. And the Snipers now with possession on the delayed penalty. Miller, extra man out. Shot back behind the net. Vern Hill tried to tuck it. Travis Longboat, but didn't have enough stretch there, and we will have our first Visionware power play of the game. Travis Elvin's the guilty party. He'll spend 2 minutes in the box for a legal cross-check in the back. First power play opportunity of the game for the Snipers. They come in working at a 59% efficiency rate with the man advantage. Big shot goes off the post, out of play, and possession will stay right here. So Miller at the top, working with Brett Longboat on the left side. Big shot. DeMode made that look easy. Also on the left side, Tyler Brown. Doug Utting now will get it over the timeline, and he'll try to work some clock with 1.5 minutes left in the penalty. Utting will wait. Snipers will probably wait. No sense in giving up a whole lot. 10 on the shot clock. Utting now will look to go to work. Wrong stick side. Tries to curl in the middle and swing in. Got a good shot off. Stopped by Lazor. Rebound still. Hartley battling for it. Imus had it momentarily. Picks it up on the boards. Hartley still on him. And it goes up and into the Timbermen bench on the stick check by Hartley. So the Timbermen force a turnover with 1 minute to go. Hartley now with an opening, goes bounce, stopped by Lazor. Rebound now will find its way again out of play. Possession will remain right here with Vredenberg and the Timbermen. 50 seconds to go in the penalty. Hartley will kill some time on the half boards. Him and Vredenberg will interchange. Woods looking for a cut. Wisnick all over him. And now there's 10 on the shot clock. Vredenberg will work one-on-one. Try to get a shot off. Curl around, and that shot right on. Picked up by Lazor. Here come the Snipers, though, with 20 seconds to go in a man advantage. So a good defensive hold up to this point by the man short unit of the Timbermen. Snipers, though, will get it over. Swing it. Try to do a look away. Was Tyler Brown, and Longboat and Miller. Skip pass. Looking for that backdoor cut. Couldn't get that cleanly. Penalty over. Team's now at full strength. Out of the back door is Hartley. Instead, it'll be Utting that'll pull it out. And they'll work some clock. 11:45 to go. Second quarter. 2-1. Snipers leading. As Utting now will stay on and play some offense. That shot from way out. Steered aside by Lazor and out of play. So the Timbermen now with a fresh clock to work with in a 5-on-5 scenario. Hartley looking for a cutter. Woods up, down, and just missed off the post. Hartley corralled the rebound. Vredenberg now will set it back up again. Good long possession here for the Timbermen. Woods goes by Vern Hill, but Vern Hill's never gone. Good underhand stop by Lazor, picked up by the Snipers, and Vern Hill all alone plays a short hop and goes to the top corner. So Vern Hill, transition, getting it done, his first of the game, and it's 3-1 Nation. So Vern Hill on the scoreboard for the first time as He comes in, the team's third leading scorer. That's his 15th goal of the season. And clearly an instrumental part of this Nation offense. That pass goes awry. Good job to track it down by Joe Wasson. His pass to Hartley goes wide of the mark. Wisnick had it. Woods battling for it. Hartley there. Woods has it. Gets it over to Vredenberg. 5 on the shot clock. Bounce shot goes through the wickets and wide of the mark. And it'll be possession to the Nation. Wisnick will get it up to Chadwick. Chadwick now will trot over the timeline. He'll remain on, play some offense with Pierce Abrams and Danton Miller. Miller looking for some room, kicks it over. Travis Longboat couldn't field it cleanly, managed to track it down. He'll move it over. Looking for another cutter. Martin pushed out and a bad angle back to Abrams. Abrams almost had that far corner in sight. Off the post and out of play. Possession right here with the Nation. 10-10 to go here in the second quarter. Abrams will come around behind the net, kick it out. Longboat tried to dump it. Travis Longboat tried to feed Martin inside. No reset on the play. Ball was tipped, and Travis Longboat will have to move it up and have to hurry. Josh Miller. Abrams. Got to get a shot off. 5 on the shot clock. Martin didn't see it. Goes loose in the slot. Picked up. Good hard hit by Udding. Turnover, and it'll be possession. Udding now in transition. Udding wide of the mark off the rafters. Possession will go the other way as that will take us to our officials' timeout. Back after our officials' timeout. We're at the 9:35 mark of the second quarter. 3-1 Nation lead. They have possession now, working it around. Start at the top. Martins gets a screen. Does a good spin move. Lost it. Picked up, though, and wide open shot and a big save by DeMode. So Tyler Brown from point blank not able to find the back of the net. And the Timbermen now will get it and go to work on offense. Hartley, half boards left side. He'll curl around, look for a shot. Good fake, splits 2, draws a penalty wide of the mark. Picked up by Vredenberg, again stopped by Lazor. So working in a closet was Hartley, stopped though by Lazor, and we'll have another Visionware power play. Aston Jacobs, the guilty party. It'll be the first man advantage situation here for the Timbermen as they'll work it around the horn with Vredenberg. Hartley over on the left side. Woods on the right. Turns it over. Of course, it's pocket picked by Vern Hill. Hill will have to try to return the favor and instead will get a slashing call. Quick shot by Woods. That'll go over the timeline and we'll have another Visionware power play as they'll get added as Vern Hill will spend 2 minutes in the box for slashing. So a 2-man advantage now for 1:35 for these Timbermen. A golden opportunity trailing by 2. Hartley, Vredenberg, Woods working in tight, adding the safety. From point blank range and all day to waltz in was Joe Wasson. His first of the game comes via the power play, and it's 3-2. That will take care of the first penalty as the Wiz wins that draw clean. Has a man on the left side, goes to the bounce, wide of the mark. So the Timbermen now will go back to work with 1:41 to go in the man advantage. Came in working at a 50% efficiency rate on the power play, and they've got 1 on this 2-man advantage, now looking to pull even here, trailing by a goal. Same unit out there, Vredenberg, quarterback. Woods, stopped by Lazor. And the Snipers now will have to work hard to leg it over the timeline. Good job by Ashton Jacobs to get that over, and he does a lot of the stuff that doesn't go down on the stat sheet. Jacobs has been playing outstanding the last couple of weeks here for his team in transition and defensively. Under 10 on the shot clock. Under a minute now in the penalty. Shot from way out. DeMode will steer that aside, and it'll be Hartley now that will bring it up with plenty of time to go to work with a man advantage. 7:20 to go here in the second. Hartley held that for so long, dumped it over. They tried to tic-tac-toe, nothing doing at the end. Hartley goes airborne, grabs that, sends another pass over to the right side. But one more time, Wasson not able to handle it and had it momentarily to Justin Martin. And now it'll come back the other way with Wasson. Wasson will get it to Vredenberg with 20 seconds to go in a man advantage. Back over to that right side. Woods. Dump down low to Hartley. Kicks it, Vredenberg, 5 on the shot clock. Bullet stopped by Lazor. Lazor looking for the outlet. And again, that will go netminder to netminder with DeMode. Will work it up. And Wasson now will send a bounce pass, and it's Zach Thompson. Hartley, penalty over now. Teams back at full strength. Another delayed penalty coming here to the Nation. Not sure what the call will be here. Woods, extra man on. Hartley, pressure. Jacobs does a good job, and we will have another Visionware power play, another slashing call. So the Timbermen 2 for 3 with a man advantage, and it's clear as Vern Hill scoops it up, tried to go to the underhand, quick shot. That goes up into the sniper's bench, possession to the Timbermen. Vredenberg, of course, came in with 67 points. That was his 28th goal of the season. As he adds to his total, chasing John St. John for the scoring lead as Arnold now, Chadwick takes him down. And Lazor will look to move it up. 5:15 to go here in the second tie game. Chadwick down low, beauty pass to Travis Longboat, but DeMode stuck the glove out and made the save. Vredenberg, wrong stick side. He'll move it up, takes a quick shot. Almost caught Lazor napping. And Lazor now will send it away. At the other end, had Longboat. And that went up out of play. Possession to Peterborough. Arnold. That's the other Arnold. They're two. And trust me, they look very similar. Hartley thought better of it, curled out. And that underhand stop. Sorry, not Hartley. My mistake there. As it was Zach Thompson. And once again, a quick transition pass didn't result in a clean catch. Still loose on the boards. 15 on the shot clock. Good scoop and pickup by Justin Martin. And he'll find Martin, the other Martin. Has to get a shot off, does. DeMode makes a save, fresh 30. Martin picks that up. Fresh clock gets it to Jacobs. Jacobs couldn't get it, and it's Aaron Woods now. He's going to try to put on the Jets. Thought better of it. Good transition D by the Snipers. And Woods now will wait for some assistance. 3:45 to go. Woods got a good first step, but the rotation was too good. Sent over, and it's Jacobs, and he'll move it up to Mike McLaughlin. McLaughlin in alone. He tried to go short side, stopped by DeMode. DeMode will pick that up. Saw Vern Hill, thought better of making that outlet pass, and they'll move it up over the timeline. Parker Sands, wrong stick side. We're at 3:20 left here in the second quarter. Kicked back out to the top, swung around left side. Vredenberg gets a screen, tried to flip it off. Did, and that shot is stopped. Off the post, and here comes Imus. 2-on-1 with Vern Hill. Jumps in the rush. Imus tried the underhand. Stopped by DeMode. And DeMode now will send away Arnold. Out the back door is Hartley. Hartley, good backhand pass. Vredenberg! So a tic-tac-toe finish with Vredenberg at the receiving end. His second of the game, and it's 4-3 for the Timbermen. Excellent ball movement by the Timbermen result in Vredenberg's second of the game, and they give Peterborough the lead. The first lead and only other lead they had was a 1-0 lead to open the game, and battling for that on that carpet in the corner. Wisnick's in there. Justin Martin's in there, and it's Martin that comes away with it. He'll move it up, being pursued by Ethan Riggs, and now the Nation offense here will slow things down, be a little more deliberate. Brent Longboat out there with Vern Hill. Ian Martin's big shot and big finish. So going with the traditional overhand was Sky Sunday. His first of the game. We're all tied at 4. Again off the draw, another good epic battle there, but I'd have to give that to Brett Coons despite the fact that the Snipers now have possession. Martin will set things up. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Sunday turns a corner, dumps it down low. Good give and go, interior passing off the crossbar. Travis Longboat touched the rafter, and possession will remain right here, and that'll take us to our second official's timeout. Set to resume action with 1:42 to go here in the second quarter. Tied at 4. Snipers now will go to work with a fresh clock, swinging around the horn to the right side. Good skip pass. Brett Longboat tried to turn the corner, lost it. Battling in there with Travis Elvins, and clearly a size difference will give possession to the Timbermen. And they'll move it up over the timeline. Stephen Borden. I'm going to correct that as Stephen Borden, and he will get it. And I get nods of approval, so that's good. Nice to get it right. And Woods with a shot. Stiffen 5-hole, stopped by Lazor. Woods again trying to go around the corner and puts that one in the gondola with 1:02 to go. So hit at the exact time. Not sure how you could say that went off anyone, as Richard Imus limping off the floor. And McLaughlin will get it over, and the Snipers offense will go to work with under a minute to go here in the second quarter. Abrams, been a while since he's been out on the carpet. Give and go. That's almost gone and went, and it has. As DeMode now will smother and look for some room, and I think an excellent call there with both individuals headed to the penalty box, and that's exactly what has transpired. Set to resume action. Just want to quickly clarify, it is Stephen Borden, not Stephen Borden. Wouldn't want to pick up any disgruntled fans along the way, as Hartley now will wait. They'll play for the last shot here, although there is almost a 7-second or 8-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Vredenberg will go to work. That bounce shot had too much on it off the scoreboard. Possession will stay here. Not quite sure who that touched, but the call says possession to the Timbermen, but clearly that didn't touch anyone. That should be possession to the Snipers. Back to action, 10 seconds to go. Vredenberg, so the Timbermen will get a chance here on, as it's Woods. So that certainly didn't work out in the Snipers' favor, as it looked like it didn't touch anything. But either way, Woods gives the Timbermen a 5-4 lead. Three seconds to go, and off the draw, that will do it as the Timbermen strike late. They lead this one 5-4. We've played 30 minutes here at Children's. All locked and loaded for third quarter action, and it was the Timbermen with a late goal on a controversial call that have given them a 5-4 lead. They've got possession here to open up the third quarter. Fred Hartley will weave through, dump it back down, and they'll move it up. Zach Thompson working behind there. That's on the crease, scooped up by Aaron Woods. Crease the call. And now it'll go to the nation. Mike McLaughlin puts on a bit of speed, gets it over the timeline by Doug Utting. And he'll wait and look to set up the offense here. They'll start things on the right side, bounce it back to the top, and it'll be Pierce Abrams working the left. Big hack there, no call on the play. Flip back, that's going to go over the timeline. Possession's going to go to the Timbermen. Had a couple of close slashing calls in the first half. And we'll see if that trend continues here with Vredenberg. Dumps it down low. Hartley was wide open. Jedimus trying to catch that pinball as it goes around. Chadwick had it momentarily. Woods knocked it away, and now it'll be Chadwick. That pass goes behind him. Picked up by the Timbermen now, and they'll move it up. 2-on-1, 2-on-2. Vredenberg's bounce shot stopped. So Dustin Hill has come in to take over the goaltending duties for Jake Lazor. Nick DeMode still in between the pipes for the Timbermen. Snipers around the horn. 10 on the shot clock. That bounce shot from Sky Sunday stopped. Be a reset on the play. Trent Longboat right there. And the Timbermen now will race up over the timeline. Doug Utting. Utting will cruise over the timeline. Curl around to the middle, dump it off, and get where he should be. Vredenberg. Dangerous pass goes off the screen, and it'll be possession to the Snipers. So a bit of a careless turnover by the Timbermen now. Gives the Snipers possession. They'll get it up in the offensive end. McLaughlin will retreat. Sunday. He's got Travis Longboat with him. Sunday hesitation. Tried to tuck the bounce shot. Ran out of room. Crease. Timberman now will bring it the other way. Vredenberg with Vern Hill on him. Hill will retreat and wait. Vredenberg will wait for the rest of his offensive troops. One-on-one, Vredenberg will try to advantage the flip. Tracking that down, though, was Wasson. Wasson now curling around, dumps it over. Hartley comes off the curl. Big save there by Hill. And his pass goes to Vern Hill. Wrong stick side. Hits the cutter off the post. DeMode. Bounce pass on the outlet to Hartley. Hartley right in the middle. Woods shot stopped by Hill. Woods trotted through the crease. It'll be possession to the Snipers. And it'll be Wisnick that'll move it up. Good job to get rid of that. But the pass went errant. Ball still loose. And picked up by the Snipers. Good job of putting on the brakes was Josh Miller. 10 on the shot clock. Give and go. Couldn't field it cleanly. Got it. We'll just pat it, toss it right off of DeMode. DeMode, though, will smother it. And then Timberman now will bring it back over the timeline. 11.5 to go. Again, the pass to Hartley knocked down by McLaughlin. McLaughlin will get it. And his bounce pass in the middle will get steered one way by Chadwick. Chadwick in pursuit. In there with three Timbermen. Can't come up with it. And Peterborough now has it. They'll make a quick bounce pass to Arnold, and he'll move it up. Zach Thompson looking for a screen, kicks it back out to Vredenberg. Vredenberg looking for an opening, takes a good, hard, solid check from McLaughlin. Again, picked off by Vern Hill. Vern Hill with McLaughlin. Back to Vern Hill. Hill tried to go up top, but a good save by DeMode. Timberman now will counter. Vredenberg will put on the brakes and send it over to Thompson. Thompson chased by Vern Hill. He gets it back, swings it over to Aaron Woods on the right side. Woods will curl out. Makes a nice underneath move and stopped by Hill. Dustin Hill gets it over to Imus. Imus now will make the turn and think better of it, wait for some help. His flip will go to Sunday. Sunday turns the corner on Utting. Goes to the bounce, steered away by DeMode. Arnold had a chance to get it. Travis Longbow picks it up and flip. Fresh clock for the Snipers. Just at the 10-minute mark here in the third quarter. That ball remains loose. Good hands to pick that up by Ethan Riggs. Riggs now will send the outlet, and here come the Timbermen. Don't have numbers, so Utting now will lean in, but wait for some help. Good spin move on Abrams. Goes to the net. Doug Utting with a big finish, working the 5-hole, his first of the game, and it's 6-4 Timbermen. Off the jaw, it's the Wiz, and that was a familiar sight there as he won that cleanly. Snipers now go to work with 9:35 to go here in the third. Josh Miller. Bounce pass to Danton Miller. That goes off a stick. Picked up by Brett Longboat. Goes off the goalie, and that will take us to our officials' timeout. Good to go here after our officials' timeout. Possession to Ian Martin and the Snipers. Martin been awfully quiet on the scoreboard. He the team's leading point getter. Longbow with a big hard shot, stopped by DeMode. DeMode now with a bullet just off the mark. A good job by Parker Sands, though, to track it down. He'll kick it back out to Vredenberg, and Vredenberg now will look for an opening. Good dump off and pick in the far corner. So Parker Sands jumps in the offense and capitalizes his first of the game. And the lead continues for the Timbermen. (7-4) Peterborough with just under 9 minutes to go. Off the jaw, the Wiz. Good flip to Chadwick. Chadwick now will move it over, and they'll dump it down low. Not able to catch that cleanly was Sunday. And now it comes back the other way. Thompson will set things up, gets it to Hartley. Hartley now, good move to weave in, has it blocked. And Hill now will pocket it, and they'll move it up. Will the Snipers. Tyler Brown, also been very quiet here in this game. Only have 4 goals do the Snipers, so only a certain amount of points to go around. Travis Longboat. I think you got to give that a call as it goes off the rafters, and Travis Elvins is going to head to the penalty box, I believe, with a hooking penalty. Haven't been a lot of power play opportunities here in this game. It is Alvin's 2 minutes for holding. Just the second power play for the Snipers here in this game. Timbermen only have 3, but that's yielded 2 goals. Longboat trying to gap the box and work it in tight. Sunday there, dumps it down low, quick stick, and that goes off the mode, and possession will remain right here. Fresh 30 for the Snipers. Sunday at the top, interchanging. Ian Martin now will backhand pass over to Travis Longboat. They'll kick it back out to Brett Longboat. His again, Pepper and DeMode, but DeMode making it look easy. He gets it to Utting. Utting got to hurry, bulls his way over the timeline, and now he'll work to kill some clock. Minute 15 left in the penalty, and Travis Longboat will play token defense. Got to watch. Utting can put it on at any time. Ashton Jacobs will play the carom, and he'll bring it back up the other way with a minute to go in the power play. They'll set things up and work it from the left side. Tyler Brown out there, swing it over. Travis Longboat, they dump it down left crease. 10 on the shot clock. Kick it back out. Longboat fakes a shot, good backhand pass. Sunday looking for that far corner, wide of the mark. That's going to go over the timeline, violation. And Vredenberg's going to scoop it up. Defense right there, though, for the Snipers, as he'll curl out with 30 seconds to go in the penalty. Hartley. Vredenborg on the half boards. Ten on the shot clock. Vredenberg looking for a screen, doesn't get one. One-on-one, Hartley. He'll dodge in, try to make a good move across. Ran out of room. This time gets a step, goes with a bounce short side. So Fred Hartley, boy oh boy, did he ever make no room or make some room of no room, and it's 8-4 on a shorthanded marker. So off the draw again, big collision, Udding and Imus, and it's batted back. It's Vern Hill now. Hill will retreat to the bench, so Vern Hill playing a little more defense than offense. And now the Snipers will be a little more deliberate with 10 on the shot clock. Ian Martin bounces off one check, kicks it over. Big shot from Chadwick, stopped by DeMode. 5:35 to go here in the third. The Snipers have been stuck on 4 for quite some time, still haven't scored here in the third quarter. And it'll be Woods now that will pull things out, and they'll reset the offense. Woods look to turn the corner. He's got Vredenberg with him as well as Hartley out there. And Woods gets a step, stopped by Hill. Hill scoops this one up, and he will move it on up. We're at the 5-minute mark here in the third quarter. Longboat had his shot blocked. McLaughlin now manages to pick up the rebound, no reset. He'll dump it over, big sidearm wide of the mark, and it'll be Hartley that comes away with it. Good lob pass to Arnold. Arnold reaches behind, gets it, but he will pull it out. Has Hartley cruising around the high slot. That pass goes wide. Vredenberg there to play safety, and they will go back to work now on offense. Vredenberg look to spin, and he does. Danton Miller just let him use his own momentum to fall. Ball loose. Wisnick had it. Imus now will fish it up and use his hand. And that will take us to our second officials timeout. It's like, I don't want to do it at this end. 4:18 to go here, third quarter. Timbermen now have dominated this quarter. Lead this one 8-4, 3 goals. They've managed to pocket here. Snipers still haven't scored in the third. Off the curl, Woods let one go. Reset called on there. That pass goes across. Woods tracks it down. Again, looking for Hartley, curling off the top. Ball loose. Snipers now will come away with it, and not quite sure. I'm seeing a lot of stick work on one side and not on the other, and Snipers with a shot, stopped by DeMode. DeMode's been good, real good. And ball remains loose, picked up by Thompson. Thompson, the flip, and it's Wasson that'll move it up. Vredenberg. The flip to Udding, couldn't get it cleanly, and it's scooped up McLaughlin now. It's got a head of steam going. They've got numbers on a 2-on-1. McLaughlin hesitates, bounce, goes off the crossbar. And now it's going to be Vredenberg leading the rush. He'll go for a quick shot, stopped by Hill, steered aside, and Woods will have a gift land right in his pocket. Curl around, has Wisnick on him. And he'll get it to Hartley. 2:50 to go here, third quarter. Woods again trying to steer one through a crowd. That will go off of a defender, and I think the issue was the ball didn't go off the defender, but the follow-through did. So that should be possession to the Snipers, and it looks like they're going to change that call again. And unfortunately, things not working in favor of the nation, and either way, the officials have gotten together and hopefully, depending on who you ask, got it right. Timbermen now. Around the horn they go. Looking for Vredenberg on a telegraph, and then 2 stops by Hill. 2 good stops, and a quick bounce to Chadwick. Doesn't see a defender. Can't get it cleanly, and the Timbermen thwart that attempt, and they'll move it right back up and go to work on offense again. Hartley has Vern Hill on him. Hill almost got the stick check. Hartley with good work. Imus on him. And Hartley does a good job to protect, and he gets it over to Woods. Woods. Bounce off a defender. Looking down low. Vredenberg, and that was a sweet, quick stick. Boy, oh boy, from a tough angle. His 3rd of the game, and it's 9-4. Hartley to Woods to Vredenberg. That's a deadly trio, as the Timbermen have been outstanding here in this 3rd quarter. Question will be, with a shortened bench, what do they have left for the 4th? Dumped on the give and go. Udding tried to go 5-hole, stopped by Hill, picked up, and it's McLaughlin that'll bounce off 2 defenders, has a stick check. Woods, a demon out there. They move it up in a hurry, and they will not get it over. Violation, possession to the Timbermen. Thompson. Minute 35 to go, 3rd quarter. A 3rd quarter that the Timbermen have owned on the quick screen and flip. That'll be a reset and a fresh clock, and the Snipers appear to be a bit flat here. That pass to Woods. Woods had an opening. Now he'll curl around and let it go. Wide of the mark. Picked up. Well done by Vern Hill. On the backhand, he's in all alone, and he'll just go top, and he goes off the crossbar. So Vern Hill has had his struggles here trying to beat DeMode. And Nick DeMode awfully good between those pipes. Quick pass over. And again, it's Arnold in the way, and he will find the other Arnold. Clay to Croy, and he'll pull it out and get it to Hartley. We're under a minute to go, 3rd quarter. I'm sure Darcy Palace and the rest of the Snipers will be happy to see the 3rd quarter go. As dumping it down low, Hartley right in the slot. Chadwick tracked that down and gets knocked down by Hartley. Hartley fishes it out from point blank, stopped by Hill. Hartley will kick it back out to Vredenberg. 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Vredenberg goes off the glass like there's not a game going on here. So pretty casual as far as that goes, and they'll work it around the horn. Hartley. Big shot from Woods, again wide of the mark. Hill will smother it. Under 10 now, left in the quarter. Gonna have to hurry to get a shot off. They're at 5. Just gotta go to the net and shoot it. 2, quick shot, last shot. DeMode had to make a save right at the buzzer. We played 3 quarters. 9-4, Timbermen. .45 in the books. We're good to go for another 15 here. 4th and final quarter. And off the draw, Timbermen jump all over it. And that pass is knocked down by Vern Hill. So Hill doing another good job, leading the league in interceptions, moves it up, gets it back. Vern Hill tried a quick shot off the crossbar. That will keep possession right here. And it will remain with the Snipers. So they dodge a bullet early on a quick 2-on-1. And get a chance at the other end. Snipers need something. Haven't scored in over 15 minutes. Quick pass looking for Sunday in the middle. Not open, and it's Udding now that'll race back in transition. Doesn't have numbers, but it doesn't mean that's an issue. He will dump it off, and it'll be Hartley. Quarterback Vredenberg will work on the half boards, left side, kick it back out. They'll look to swing it around. Hartley does a quick move. He's got a quick first step. Stopped, though, by Hill. Hill now will move it up on the outlet pass. Lyle Hill does a good job, made a good decision. Now it comes back. Danton Miller has Udding on him, curls out of there, gets a screen, kicks it back over. Travis Longboat, and that's going to be a high sticking call. Quick shot goes off the post, and We'll have another Visionware power play. It'll be the Snipers now with a chance to pull a bit closer. A big power play here for the Snipers as they trail this one by 5 goals. Get it behind the net, and they kick it back out, and someone's weapon laying on the carpet, picked up, and comes back to the top. Longboat, underhand, stopped by DeMode. Danton Miller does a good job, tracks the rebound. Fresh clock for the Snipers, work it around right side, try to skip it across. That gets intercepted. And off to the races come the Timbermen in transition. Good defense by Travis Longboat as he used the body to slow down Parker Sands. Sands now will flip to Vredenberg. Vredenberg on the boards with 10 on the shot clock. Tried to lay it and get it back. Instead goes over the timeline. And it's picked up by Ian Martin. Gets it over Vern Hill. Hills, his underhand, wide of the mark. Scooped up though. No reset on the clock. As Sunday now will look to flip and get over to the right side. Big shot, DeMode again. Good shoulder save. And Vredenberg now will just get over the timeline and wait. 12:30 to go here, fourth quarter. 40 seconds to go in the penalty. $10 on the shot clock. Timbermen will look to kill it and dump it in. It's Thompson. His shot goes wide of the mark. Hartley now will try to stop it, and he does. And gets off a quick shot just in time, and he'll have to leave it. Possession will be in the offensive end to the Snipers. Vern Hill gets it to Danton Miller. Danton Miller was swinging around right side. Miller has it blocked. Nation have to do a better job of getting cleaner looks as they're telegraphing a lot of their passes, and case in point there. Under 10 on the shot clock. They go behind the net. Quick shot on the mark, scooped up Vern Hill. Fresh clock for the Snipers. Penalty over. Team's back at full strength. Down low to Vern Hill. Hill will go from the crease, looking for Miller, cruising in the slot. That's scooped up by the other Miller, Josh Miller. He'll get it back over to Danton. Danton, big overhand off the melon of DeMode. Plays the carom, and it's Vredenberg. He'll look out the back door. Pulls off, gets it over, and a good stop on Thompson by Hill. Snipers will move it up. Chadwick can't field the short hop. Wasson does, and he'll slide it over. And a chance here for the Timbermen. They'll think better of it, pull it out with Aaron Woods. Woods will get it to Hartley. Hartley now will swing it around to the left side. Thompson trying to come around the corner, gets the underhand. Good sliding save by Hill. And he'll look to send Chadwick away. A better pass this time. Chadwick able to handle it. He'll move it up with 10:35 to go. Chadwick had an opening in the middle, got it back. Big shot there, but another good block shot. So the Timbermen have done a good job. And in transition, it's Woods in alone. Up, down, big save, and no, had a piece of it, did Hill, but Woods managed to find the back of the net. It's 10-4 Peterborough. So the Timbermen with the largest lead of the game in six, and Woods with his second. So Snipers have had a hard time trying to generate some offense here between the goaltending of Nick DeMode and the solid defense by the Timbermen defenders. It's been tough, but Travis Longboat up, down, up, and back of the net. So finally a goal for the Snipers, their first in over a quarter, and it's 10-5. So Travis Longboat on the score sheet with his first of the game. And as you look at the Snipers offense, you see Ian Martin and Tyler Brown, the two leaders, and they have been Awfully quiet with Martin just has a goal. Hill now will look to move it up. He'll think better of it, and the Snipers will leg it up over the timeline. Justin Martin. He'll get over to Danton. Danton wrong stick side, stopped by DeMode. Tracked down, no, by Ian Martin. So Ian Martin not necessarily finding the back of the net on the regular, but doing a lot of the other things to help his team. Danton Miller goes by Arnold, tries the flip backhand. It goes off the goalie. Retained by the Snipers, and they'll get a fresh clock now to work with. Miller to a cutting Ian Martin, and Martin falling to the carpet as he takes a late hit from Arnold, from Udding, and he certainly took exception to that. So Ian Martin with the goal. And we'll see once the dust settles if there's anyone headed to the box. So the dust settled and nothing came of that little melee there. And off the draw, Wisnik is going to get a penalty there, and trying to weave his way through is Brett Coons. Coons will get it to Hartley. DeMode will hustle to the bench on the delayed penalty. And an undisciplined play will give the Timbermen another chance on the power play as they're working it around here. Woods again, 5-hole closed up by Hill. And there will be, and it may be another penalty on the play by Arnold fishing in the crease. That's usually a penalty, and we'll see if he has nullified the Visionware power play. So in the meantime, between time, it's Corey Arnold that is going to get a penalty for touching the ball in the crease. Steve Wisnik is in the box for a high stick call, so they nullify each other. 5-on-5, and Pierce Abrams now, and you can see with back-to-back goal, Snipers have a little bit of pep in their step now. That underhand stop by DeMode. We'll see now if the Timbermen will have an answer. Leading here by 4 with 8:15 to go. Borden, dangerous pass. Hartley bails him out, and it'll be Vredenberg now. Has Hartley on the cut. Hartley covered. Vredenberg now will look for an opening himself. Backhand pass will go off the boards and travel back under 10 on the shot clock. Woods does a good job track it down. He now looking for an opening. He'll curl around, let the shot go. That goes off the post. And again, tracked down by Thompson. So good effort by the Timbermen as they're working hard. Woods now will kick it back over to Vredenberg. Vredenberg leans through. Vern Hill with a late stick check, knocks it away. Thompson now on the boards. Gets a screen from Hartley. Sidearm, stopped by Hill. So the Snipers get a defensive hold, and now it'll be Chadwick to try to move it up, and he gets it to Vern Hill. Hill had a notion as he had Sky Sunday cutting on the crease, thought better of it, and they'll reset the offense. Josh Miller with Woods all over him. Flips it up. Sunday curling around under 10 on the shot clock. Backhand pass to Danton Miller, sets his feet, can't get that shot on net. Shot clock violation, possession to the Timbermen. And they'll move it up with just under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. Hartley. Woods will settle things down here, looking for a screen. Kick it back out to Hartley. Hartley will bring it back. Almost knocked down. Woods has it. Looking for Hartley in a crowd. Hartley couldn't get the shot off. Goes behind and kicks it back out. Big save by Hill. And the Snipers now will try to move it up. Mike McLaughlin doesn't have numbers. He'll wait. And he'll check the back door. McLaughlin has some room. Lets it go. So Mike McLaughlin caught DeMode looking the other way. And it's a 10-7 game. Always hard to beat the accuracy of a good old-fashioned overhand, and Mike McLaughlin had a good one there. As that ball knocked away, Adding does a good job. Hockey it over to Vredenberg. Vredenberg with a beauty goal, switching to the other side. So he stops the bleeding, and it's 11-7. Wiz wins the draw, sends it over to Chadwick. Chadwick has to teeter on the line, gets it to Vern Hill, always awake. Snipers now with the possession, got to answer. Dump it up, had Chadwick open. Still has a chance to get it, but he tiptoed through the crease. Hill with a good scoop up. And there's 10 on the shot clock. Hill will avoid a check. Thompson on him. Tried to dipsy-doodle. Got it to a man in the middle. Stopped by DeMode, point blank. So a beauty feed to Josh Miller. And the Snipers, will regain possession and a fresh clock. Tenacious defense from Riggs. Riggs, bounce shot! Using the screen was Josh Miller. A tricky bounce. And it's 11-8. .5:20 to go here in the fourth, and the question will be whether or not these Timbermen can hang on. Ian Martin gets it over to Wiz. Wiz, big save by DeMode. Ball loose. Vredenberg had it momentarily, hockeyed it away. Again, picked up, and a good job by Arnold. He has it poked out of his stick, and the Snipers now will turn back and head the other way. Under 5 minutes to go here. 3-goal game. Snipers trailing. Justin Martin will swing it over. Ian Martin will get it over. Travis Longbow, backhand! Travis Martin, if you blink, you missed it. That was a beauty, and it's 11-9. So I may have given that goal to Travis Martin, who really doesn't exist. So we're going to change that up, give it to Travis Longboat, his second of the game. And off the draw, Vern Hill. He'll put on the brakes, peel out, send it over quickly to the right side. Pass inside to Sunday. Not caught cleanly. Martin, and he's going to draw a penalty on his forechecking a little too aggressive. And the Timbermen now will get it over and roll it over. Almost too many men on the floor, and I'm not quite sure. But it was DeMode that touched that, and extra man out there. Under 10 on the shot clock. Vredenberg dumps it down low, and still no possession, and heads up play by the Timbermen as they flip it behind Dustin Hill, and it's a 12-9 game. A timely goal from Zach Thompson, his second of the game. Good heads up play, and off the draw, Vredenberg, he gets taken down. Ball loose, no interference call on the play, and it'll be Sands that comes away with it, and he'll dump it down. 3:50 to go here in the fourth. 12-9 in favor of the Timbermen. They'll get it back out, and it'll be Vredenberg. Spent a lot of time on this carpet here in this game. Will fatigue be a factor? We'll see as we're in the stretch run. Snipers now will leg it up over the timeline in transition. Justin Martin will wait for the trailer. Sunday, big shot, stopped by DeMode. Ball goes off the glass, remains in play. Good hands to pick that up, played to Karen perfectly, did Miller. Miller's shot stopped, and it's picked up by Arnold. Bounces off a couple of defenders, and he will get it to his brother. Arnold will wait and be a little more deliberate here. Time on the side of the Timbermen. Hartley. Woods, kick it back over to Vredenberg. Good steer, steered it right to Hartley, and Imus is going to get a chance here. Going to have to put on the Jets. Going to have to peel out of there. Good transition D by the Orange, and Imus favoring a foot injury. He'll have to hustle his way off, and they'll get another man out there. Danton Miller, wrong stick side. Kicked over. Josh Miller, he's stopped. And DeMode will dump it in the corner. and they'll move it up. Woods going to have to hurry, and he does. 2:15 to go here in the fourth. Vern Hill on him, doing a good job. Stick checking. Woods retains possession. He'll get it over with 10 on the shot clock. Arnold, good skip bounce pass to Vredenberg. Vredenberg, backhand pass, looking for Hartley, couldn't find him. That's a violation, and that's a late toss, and that should take us to our officials' timeout. 1:56 to go here in the fourth. Snipers trailing by 3. They have possession here. And out of the timeout, a diagram play, and it's Doug Udding that got in the way of that in transition. Udding gets it over, gets it to the trailer, and not able to do anything with it was Stephen Borden. And Abrams now will get it over the timeline with 1.5 to go. Chadwick. Big shot, stopped by Tyler Brown, and that's going to go up over the timeline. But it'll be the Snipers that get possession. Fresh clock to work with. 1:15 to go. Abrams, too much time on the windup. Didn't see the defender coming from behind. I'd say that's a late hit. Brett Longboat gets bodied into the boards. Timbermen come away with it, and they throw it down the floor, and it's Dustin Hill that will get it and shoot the outlet. We're under a minute to go here in the fourth. Snipers got to hurry. Danton Miller waits for the back door, waits again, kicks it over to Brett Longboat. He'll get it back. Looking for an opening. It's Martin, sorry. Bounce shot, stopped by DeMode. Rebound. Picked up, fresh clock. 35 seconds on the game clock. Looking for the quick stick. The big man not able to get it out of his stick before landing in the crease. And the Timbermen now may have done a good job to seal this deal with a solid defensive stand in the last possession. McLaughlin, when he's chasing your boy, Thompson gets knocked down, but Vredenberg picks it up. 15 on the game clock. Vredenberg fakes the flip. Gives it off, and that's the dagger. So a beautiful pass, Vredenberg with the feed. Thompson the goal, and it's 12-9. $13-9 to score here, and off the draw, that's going to pretty much do it, and it does. So with the win, the Timbermen remain the second seed headed into the playoffs. They up their record to 9-5. The Snipers fall to 5-9. They will effectively stay, as of right now, in 6th place. So the final, 13-9, Timbermen. We'll be back with the second half of our doubleheader.